Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. Roberto Alomar looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Butch Henry, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And he takes ball one. These Rockies guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now,
First pitch,
they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Swing, and he pops him up. Young moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Into the box now, Omar Vizquel. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just
batting
what they did
third,
right there. Big
the second baseman,
keep that guy
Roberto
off the base.
Alomar.
At the plate now, Roberto Alomar.
Ball.
And he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year.
That's in. Ball 2.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Now the 3-0 offering is that for the first strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey!
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Hey! Strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Bartolo Colon gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, When he does throw strikes, he throws quality.
Leading off
And he
for
still
the
gets people
Rockies,
out. It'll be fun to
the
watch
second
this guy work
baseman,
in this one today.
Eric
Into the box.
Young.
Young. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking. And it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
Batting second,
for this
the
team
center
is
fielder,
they
Ellis
will, for whatever
Burke.
happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that one-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
At the plate, Ellis Burks. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer.
No, he's in.
Base.
Runner's back. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. Throw over to first.
Safe, he's good.
Back in standing. The 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They
Batting
are in
third,
prime position.
the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Into the box now, Larry Walker. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Not an easy thing to do going for a batting title. You have to be good from beginning to end. And D-Row, this guy's been about as consistent as there is.
He's just got such plate discipline, Dan. Nothing outside the zone. You take a look at his numbers and his metrics. This is a guy that has no chase percentage whatsoever.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Young at second. Burks on at first with nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. The second for one.
out.
On to first.
He's in there.
Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Andres
Now it'll be the
Galarraga.
Andres Galarraga comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
Man, D-Row, this guy's been white hot over the last week, driving in plenty of runs. So he's doing everything he can right now, but he can't control what the guys ahead of him are doing, unfortunately.
Yeah, they've been swinging the bats, and they've been getting on base in front
Ball
of him.
one, no
Dan. He
strike.
has to continue at this pace if he wants to win this RBI title.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run.
Batting
a
fifth.
pretty good hit.
The
after
left
that
fielder.
strikeout. It's so much
Dante.
tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs
Bichette.
instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
So now to the plate, Dante Bichette, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Bichette is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Alomar is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for Colorado. We are still scoreless. Ready now, Manny Ramirez. And as
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder,
leads the league in
Manny
runs batted in.
Those last 10
Ramirez.
games, Dero, he's averaging over an RBI a game. So if he keeps this up, he might very well win that title.
Yeah, bottom line for the pitcher today, if he wants to keep this guy from driving in any more runs, he's got to get the guys out in front of him.
Second inning
Ball,
begins
that's
with
just
a
out.
slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
1-1 the count.
Ball
A
2.
good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Ball even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Look out, a
3
fastball
balls,
up near
2
his
strikes.
dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this,
Nope.
you don't want
Ball
him to
4.
get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting
Well, the
fifth,
reason power hitters
the right
generally
fielder,
draw more walks
Albert
than other guys is exactly what we
Bell.
saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First offering on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this one is gone, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Standing in
Batting
now,
fifth,
number 17.
the first baseman,
This is ground
number
foul
17.
to the left. They'll start this one at 274. 31 homers and 69 runs batted in. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 32 now for the season, and the Indians move in front now, 3-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into
Batting
the box
seven,
now,
the
Sandy
catcher.
Alomar.
Sandy
Misses to him. It's ball
Alomar.
one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 21 homers, and 69 runs batted in. That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Up and in
Two
here
balls,
as he had
two
to
strikes.
bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back to back to back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Number 22 on the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Batting eight, the third
Striding in
baseman,
for the Indians,
Jason
Kipnis.
Kipnis.
First pitch on its way. The
Nope,
fastball
outside.
here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters
3
aren't
balls,
gonna miss.
no strike.
3-0 to him now. Four runs here in this half inning.
That's
Kipnis
ball 4.
takes, and this
Take
pitch
your base.
misses for ball 4. It's a free pass.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying,
Batting
hey,
nine,
we're not going to
the
compound our
pitcher,
mistakes here. Better
Bartolo
issue a free
Colon.
pass and give him something to drive.
The pitcher, Bartolo Colon, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Galarraga is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Back to the top of the order now, and standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 148 for his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering too.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance.
Your attention, please.
He's going to come on
Now
and
pitching
relieve
for
now,
the
and he may
Rockies.
be asked to eat several
Number
innings
44,
as this game is just still
Mike
really getting underway.
Dijon. The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar
Plate now, Omar
Vizquel.
and he fouls this one off. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And the Tribe keep it rolling as this will be extra bases again. Not
He's
in
safe.
time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar.
Ball,
He
that's
lays
down.
off a fastball too low for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Alomar brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and will look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being
Ball,
great
that's
with
outside.
runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Just
Ball,
off
that's
the
out.
outside that time, laid off for a ball. Manny Ramirez looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball
Ball 4.
4.
Take your base.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to
The
entice
left
him with
fielder,
that
number
3-2 pitch,
24,
but he didn't take the bait.
Manny
First base was open, though, so
Ramirez.
he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate again, Manny Ramirez, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Burks is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
Riding in once again, Albert Bell. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball, and he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Good fastball as
No
he gets
balls,
the
2
swing and a
strikes.
miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Indians lead it 6-0. Riding in, Vinny Castilla. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're
Leading
down
off
6
for
in
the
the early
Rockies,
going. So what do they need to
the
do
third
to claw
baseman,
back into this thing?
Vinny
First of all, man, I think once
Castilla.
you start to get some base runners, it's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch
counts,
in
1-1
the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Colon has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has
Ball,
good
that's
stuff,
off the
not
plate.
great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Ball, that's
not an
outside.
easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Joe Girard is on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Joe Girard.
Now in the box, Joe Girard. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Pitch on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! Solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Walt.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs, 39 driven in. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Two and two. And a changeup.
got a full count.
Taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks
Ball
at one
four,
that
pitches
misses,
down.
and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike
So here
Dejan.
is the pitcher, Mike Dejan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Now batting second baseman,
Right there.
Eric
Gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Young. Look, now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Ball
1-1.
strike. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lofton is there. And that's the third out. But the Rockies do get one back via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Indians 6 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for Cleveland,
Stepping in
the
and
first
ready for
baseman,
another shot,
number 17.
As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the
1-0.
gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's a ball.
And misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Too high.
Nope.
And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
And the pitch. And
that's
he lays
out.
Off
Ball
there,
4.
Ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way
Now
to start
batting,
an inning.
the
One thing
catcher,
to give up a walk, but to
Sandy
do it on 4 pitches is pretty
Alomar.
alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? Sandy Alomar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Alomar is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time.
Up next for
Sandy
Cleveland,
Alomar
the third
becomes
baseman,
first out of the inning.
Jason Kipnis.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls, and the RBI count at 35. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The pitcher, number 40, Bartolo Colon.
So digging in now, Bartolo Colon. From the stretch.
Nope.
Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Nope,
And he
that's a
misses
ball.
low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Kenny Lofton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A runner on first with 2 away.
I got 3 and
Clearly
2.
off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off
Next
for
to
the
bat will be
Rockies,
the outfielder,
the
Ellis
center fielder,
Lots of
Ellis
baseball left in this one as we're
Burke.
still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first
I
strike.
got a ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time.
1 ball,
And it's 1 and
2
2.
strikes.
Made him look silly with that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for
The right
win.
fielder,
Let's
number
get up.
33,
Take a look at the league leaders
Larry
in runs won this
Walker.
season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Larry Walker. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 0-1. And there's
Inside ball.
1.
That's ball
Changeup
2.
just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's going
I got
to bounce
3-1.
up to the
3 balls,
plate.
1 strike.
Easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Vizquel picks it up on to
He's
first, and
out.
now 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the first baseman, Andres Galarraga.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andres Galarraga. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Lofton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready to take his hacks again. Kenny
Leading off for
Lofton,
Cleveland,
as he'll look to follow
the
up
center
with a
fielder,
two-run
number
homer
7,
he launched over the wall
Kenny
last time up.
That last
Lofton.
at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step
Oh.
on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Ready once again, Omar Vizquel. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last
Got
time.
him.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So they
Now
do pick
batting,
up the out here,
the
but
second
with 6
baseman,
runs home against
Roberto
them already, it's not going to help out
Alomar.
the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The
Inside,
numbers are
ball
quite
one.
the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
The 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll
He's
step
out.
on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the
Leading
4th.
off
And
for the
that'll bring
Rockies,
forth the veteran
the left
outfielder,
fielder,
Dante Bichette.
Dante Bichette.
Ready, here's the first offering.
That's outside.
Looking at his career totals, Bichette is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat.
That's a
Up
ball.
top, it's 2-0. Bichette,
2-0.
former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball. That's out.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Ball
And that
4.
misses for
Take
ball
your base.
4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk. And this
Now
has
batting,
been a
third
for both
baseman,
clubs so far this
Vinny
year. Speaking of the league leader,
Castilla.
2 walks. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Settling in now, Vinny Castilla. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope. That's
And that
down.
misses 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Changes up
You
on
got
him,
2
and that's
balls,
in the dirt
1
for
strike.
the ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Hey.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside
2-2
black.
the count.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch
Now
in
batting,
strikeout situations.
the catcher,
these days. What makes it so
Joe
effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a
Girard.
tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get
Ball
on top
1,
of
no
that
strike.
good high hard fastball.
Joe Girard. is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 misses
ball
for
two.
the second ball. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that
No, ball
misses
four.
ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
When a guy homers off you
Up
early
next
in
for
the game,
Colorado,
the last thing you want
the
to do is
shortstop.
challenge him and maybe have
Whoa.
him do it again.
Why?
He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping up to the plate, Walt Weiss. He drew a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey!
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
The
and
count,
missed.
0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
First and second now. 1 man out.
No, that's
And
down.
0-2. He misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go at the plate with him.
The pitcher,
Watching
number
this
44.
at bat, it's clear to me that
Mike
his rhythm and timing,
Dejan.
they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Mike Dejan fouled off. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So striding forward now, Manny Ramirez.
Leading off for the Indians,
reliever remains in
the
the
left
game
fielder,
here, having pitched very
Manny
well, but this is a longer outing than what
Ramirez.
he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
In there, strike 1.
Ball
And
1.
he misses with it, 1-1. Now the pitch. Gets him to
The
swing
count
at a
is
pitch
1
down
and 2.
out of the zone, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit hard back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against
The right fielder, number 8, Albert Bell.
Nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Albert Bell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
We got
the
full
slider
count
across that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
To first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Now batting, number 17.
First baseman for the error. Stepping into the box, number 17. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a splitter
Counts
here,
1-0.
he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes. Count is 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0.
Now batting,
they were not going to give this guy anything.
Sandy
Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
Boy, that's a good piece.
Now
of
batting,
right there.
the third baseman,
Pitch away,
Jason
just goes ahead and slaps it to
Kipnis.
the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis.
1-0.
He will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Here it comes, 1-0. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting that.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies.
You know what's funny,
Number 43, Darren.
Oh. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And Darren Holmes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out.
The pitcher, number 40,
try to at least Bartolo Colon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kenny
throw quite a few more extra pitches. That's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. As they try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wind up and the 0-1. Line drive to left. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon.
Now batting, the shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Best on the squad.
No, he's safe.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping runner! In Omar Vizquel in there. Now the throw. He's not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Now batting,
well, he was
the second baseman,
coming into this
Roberto
one, but I think we can say
Alomar.
that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Roberto Alomar. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny
You're doing a lot of
Ramirez.
things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Digging in and looking for more, Manny Ramirez, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 61, Ben Bowden. Now batting, right fielder, Albert Bell.
Standing in now, Albert Bell fouled off. In his career, Bell hits a little over the 270 mark. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Eight runs already in this inning.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? And make another good pitch.
The 2-1. Taking strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Walker is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians on top, 14-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to
Leading off for the Rockies, the second baseman, Eric
Young. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Here's 1-1.
It misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's high. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ramirez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Ellis Burke.
Stepping into the box, Ellis Burks. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no
that
strikes.
ball went out.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 to count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
I always like watching pitchers that
The right fielder, number 33,
reason to start
Larry
mixing it up. He hasn't
Walker.
needed many of his secondary pitches so far on this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Larry Walker. As he'll watch one.
Counts
Missed
1-0.
out in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And
outside, that's a ball.
as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Andres Galarraga would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this
Ball
one misses
4.
high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't
The
blame
batter,
him. The bases
the first
empty,
baseman,
2 outs, and a hitter
Andres
of this caliber at the plate
Galarraga.
makes somebody else beat you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Galarraga, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
2 out with a man at first.
Aye.
Wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Ball
Pitch
2.
taken several inches below the
2
zone,
balls,
in fact.
1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2. Fastball
3-2.
didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much.
Now batting, left fielder,
Dante. Approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Dante Bichette is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Ball 2, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3 balls,
Swing
2 strikes.
He was way early on that one. 3-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left. 29 home runs for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Now batting, third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
Yeah, right into the shift.
That ball foul.
Foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He takes strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
1
Throw
ball, 2
something
strikes
down
to
in
count.
the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Inside, ball 2.
Awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
3.
He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. The Tribe lead this one 14-4. Standing in, number 17.
Leading off for the Indians,
Get the 6th
the
inning
first
started
baseman,
for Cleveland.
number 17.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Now here's the pitch.
8-2.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And here's
inside,
a
ball
fastball
1.
on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Change up, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we
Up
see
next for
great hitters have
Cleveland,
their calls go
the catcher,
their way on close pitches,
Sandy
but not this time. I think that
Alomar.
was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Sandy Alomar.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Here comes the 0-1.
No,
This one
inside.
misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Indians.
I got
catcher.
the count 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Now
the
with
third
plate,
baseman,
Jason Kipnis.
Jason
An attempt to put the ball in
Kipnis.
play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. From the stretch. Looked like he was
0-1.
swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And this is lined back into center field as he picks up his second hit of the afternoon. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team
Now
leaders
batting,
in hitting here in
the
final
pitcher,
month of the season.
Bartolo
That number is
Colon.
not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. In now, Bartolo Colon.
Ball, that's
He
just out.
looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Indians leave 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is
Leading
the
off
catcher.
for the Rockies,
This
the
one
catcher,
doesn't look good so
Joe
far. Down by a boatload as we
Girard.
enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey!
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken
0-1's
for a
the
strike.
count.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense,
now
full of traffic on the base.
Not shortstop.
Let's see who's going to get a big double in the game.
So now to the plate, Walt Weiss. Line drive, base hit to right. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And this, of course, is a ballpark.
The pitcher, number 61.
Take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. You can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 11, Daniel Murphy.
Strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball.
It's a changeup that's looked at
That
for a
counts.
ball.
1-1.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Down
Two
low,
balls,
2
one
balls and a
strike.
strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
This
That's
one's
out.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Popped high in the air. Kipnis is there. 1 out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Scoring opportunity.
Eric
This right there.
Young.
You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eric Young. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run to sac fly.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
Ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on.
Now the 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched.
Foul.
Second and third here, 1 man out.
Count it 3-1.
That time, 3-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate.
Hey.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
now batting, the center fielder, Ellis.
You'd have thought
Burke.
someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Leaves after just 5 1/3, and despite exiting with the lead, he'll be the first to tell you he did not have his good stuff in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
mound
Indians.
as he inherits a runner
Number
at first
68,
with 1 out in the inning.
Jeffrey Rodriguez.
To the plate now, Ellis starts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Nope.
Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pause, now the pitch. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Ball.
Lays
Down.
off 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And
3
the
balls,
fastball
2
misses
strikes.
high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch.
Ball 4.
And he
Take your
misses
base.
ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The right fielder, number 33, Larry
Stepping
Walker.
in, Larry Walker. First pitch of the at-bat on its
That's
way.
a ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Runs
2-0.
outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swing and a miss.
I got to count 2-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
2-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with
Got
it.
him.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Andre
That's what you get out of that
Galarraga.
pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andres Galarraga, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing
Nope,
around.
outside.
And it got out of here in a hurry.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Ball.
And
That's
maybe
down.
a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0
I got
hitter's
2-1
count.
the count.
2 balls and a strike now. set, and the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And
no, that's a ball. Take the base.
So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dante.
Trying to pick things up as he left off. Dante Bichette, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball 1.
He's already walked
I got
2
1
in
ball,
this
1
inning
strike.
already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Nope.
2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. Cleveland's out in front, 14-6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 40, Brian Fuentes.
7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the
leading
veteran
off for the
center fielder,
Indians,
Kenny Lofton.
the center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
The set and the pitch. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Weiss calls for it. 1 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Counts 1-0.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Hey!
Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in the switch hitter, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to
He's
first,
out.
gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now batting, Vinny Castillo.
Leading off for the Rockies, the third baseman,
In today's game,
Vinny
certainly don't get
Castillo.
reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Hey!
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Nope,
Here's
that's
a
a ball.
fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
2 balls,
inside and a
2
hair
strikes.
low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And that
Nope,
misses.
that's inside. Ball 4.
It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The batter. The catcher. Joe
In
Girard.
now, Girard. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And it's 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Off-speed
2-2
pitch
the
in
count.
the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone.
3-2.
Count full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Ball
And he
4.
lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting. Shortstop. Walt.
Tyler Higgins
Why?
comes on now, and he'll
Your
take over
attention,
with
please.
nobody out in inning
Now
number
pitching
7.
for the Indians. Number 15. Tyler Higgins.
Walt Weiss will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, the pitch,
That's a ball.
and that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1,
Higgins,
no strike.
a native of the state of Michigan. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
Always nice to get some run production from
The
the bottom
pitcher,
of the
number
order.
20,
That double brings in
Ryan
2 runs in the top of the order
Wentz.
is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Your
Number
attention,
25.
please.
We'll get the
Pinch
call
hitting
here
for the
as he'll hit
Rockies.
for the pitcher.
Number 25.
Hey!
Pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. from the stretch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way
now
behind
back, second baseman,
I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Eric Young.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
And that's the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Ellis Burks.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ellis Burks. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey!
So far this season with runners in scoring position, Burks has a .280 batting average. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Nope. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound.
1-0.
Especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
As a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Indians lead it 14-8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rockies,
right where it is.
number 39, Steve Reed.
At the plate, Manny Ramirez. He'll lead things off as they look to
leading off for the
build
Indians,
on an already
the left
sizable
fielder,
lead.
Manny Ramirez.
We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, right fielder, Albert
so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Stepping in now, Albert Bell fouled away. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. A runner in scoring position with none out.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys getting up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third
Now
RBI of the game. And
number 17.
They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, number 17. Line to the right side. In there, the base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, just a
catcher.
nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Sandy Alomar.
Counts 1-0.
Take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch. Tough to do much with that.
I got a ball, one
swing and a
strike.
miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at
1 ball,
either
2
a
strikes
bruised
to
shin
count.
or a ground out to the left side.
Ball 2.
Misses, ball 2.
2 balls,
So you'd love
2
for him
strikes.
to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
Full count.
Just a great take by the batter.
3 and 2 now. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2.
Out.
To second for
Got
1.
him.
On to first to complete the double play.
Now
that
batting,
double play gave him
the third
a really
baseman,
good chance to minimize
Jason
the damage here.
Kipnis.
One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a 58
2 balls,
curveball
no strike.
that misses for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Men on third with 2 down. All even now, 2 and 2. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The pitcher, number 15,
In
Tyler Higgins.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Well, that's his
The center
first
fielder,
major
number
league
7,
hit. There might
Kenny
not be too many more to come
Lofton.
considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Standing in now, Kenny Lofton. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Who pulled the string
That
and got
counts.
him
1 and
way out
1.
in front, a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, Matt, I'm
The
not
batter,
sure how much
number
longer
13,
they can leave him
shortstop,
out there. Not only is he
Omar
hurting the team, it's probably doing
Vizquel.
some damage to
Your
his psyche
attention,
as
please.
well.
Now
Liskanek
pitching
comes
for
on
the
pitch
Rockies,
now, hoping for better results
number
than
18,
other arms that
Kurt
they've run out there in this one.
Liskanek.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And
that ball got him.
fastball
Right
ran
there.
in and got him. Ouch, bang.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but
Now batting,
I know that
the second
would hurt.
baseman,
He'll never show
Roberto
it, though. Too much pride at
Alomar.
stake.
Striding into the box, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him for the next couple games.
Ball.
And that misses ball 1.
Counts
Liskanek,
1-0.
Playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Well
balls,
above the
no
letters
strike.
with the fastball that time.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch.
I got 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Aye.
3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And it's fouled away. Two with the bases loaded. Way dead and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Indians on top 17-8.
Leading off for the Rockies,
set to go.
the right fielder, Larry Walker.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Left side, but well fouled. Here it comes on 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2.
Now batting, first baseman, Andre
Galarraga.
Galarraga.
Being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Andres Galarraga.
Ball, that's low.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, 2.
And this one is over, and he
2-2
works
the
the
count.
count back to 2-2. Never
count is
tempted
ball.
to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is
The
this
left
right
fielder,
now?
number 10.
We got problems.
Dante.
Starting hitting fresh, you're expecting to have a 1-2-3. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
At the plate, Dante Bichette, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and it's not in time to save, as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
So stepping in, Vinny Castilla. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Kipnis in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Joe Girard.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Girard. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1's the count.
Execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1 pitch on its way. And
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
For a ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Corner for ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball
Ball,
that misses.
that's inside.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides.
Now
the
batting,
defensive side
shortstop.
and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm.
Your attention, please.
A lot of things you're
Now
trying
pitching
to
for the
essentially
Indians.
send a good
Number
send and a
39,
close play, but it all worked out.
Oliver Perez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Walt Weiss will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. Nothing in 1. Perez has seen his role change with those 1-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Perez has pitched just under 60 innings, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Ball 1.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. There's 1.
Out.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Tribe lead this one 17-10. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for
leading
the
off
Tribe,
for Cleveland,
Ramirez.
the left fielder,
He'll try to follow up
Manny
the double in his last at-bat.
Ramirez.
Another big hit right here. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call,
the right fielder, number 8,
say, hey,
Albert
Bell. You think he's
Bell.
going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. You got to get that 4th one. That's
Nope.
what separates you. Those are the special.
Ball 1, no strike.
Albert Bell is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Line drive to left. Bichette is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty
Now
well.
batting,
The only problem
number
is that he pulled
17.
off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now for Cleveland, number 17. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Ball
Maybe
2.
Trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed.
Count
And that's
is 2-1.
And he comes back.
I got the count. 2-2.
Slider there for strike 2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around.
The batter,
to the umpire.
the catcher,
Sometimes it can be really
Sandy
tough for big, strong guys
Alomar.
once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
Sandy
that's inside.
Alomar is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
No, that's low.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Ball,
Way
that's
inside
inside.
with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Walker will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They still hold a relatively sizable lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 16, Drew Weeks.
Ball, that's out.
Outside for ball 1. And while he's been a dominant offensive force this year, a quick look at his last 10 games paints a bleaker picture. His batting average is below 250 over that stretch.
And this is the last time you want to go into a little mini slump right here. Dog days, you want to finish strong. There's only a handful of games left. You're fighting for a batting title. He has to find a way to maybe take 2 steps back, maybe give away an at-bat to calibrate that fastball again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Young.
Stepping in now, Eric Young. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there.
He's out.
Back to first.
Out.
9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Ellis Burks.
So coming to the plate, Ellis Burks. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left
That's foul.
side, but foul. Last strike now for Colorado. And it's
2
2
balls,
balls and
2
2 strikes now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Number 17 in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
17-10 today. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Bartolo Colon wins for the 17th time, the top total on the staff. Butch Henry struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.